Hey, it's Saf Macmillan here. Welcome to my channel. Hit the link in the description. It should send you to my Instagram, all my pages, music. Thank you for subscribing and hitting that like button and hitting that notification button. Because I know y'all finna hit them buttons. You dig on to how we finna make it happen. Let's go. You know what I mean? Let's keep going. Let's bring love back. Black Karma. Peace.
Yo, I might check and shit. That boy George Hill posted his career high in assists. George Hill went crazy. We're gonna get to the next game. 12-7 Bucks. Let's see what they got for us.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Literal mic check.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome
I don't know
to the
why
NBA. We're joined by
adjust
the
the volume
legends,
on this
Shaquille
thing.
O'Neal and
I
Kenny
think
the Jet
sometimes
Smith.
it's
And coming right up, we'll see the Milwaukee
sometimes
Bucks
it just gets
against the
adjusted
New
when I'm
York
not even
Knicks.
thinking about it. D-Wade,
For New York,
fuck out of there. We better
playing
dog
above
this nigga.
500 in the last few weeks. Not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started
Light sleepy,
slower.
but I'm glad I'm back on the
now
grind.
picking up
Like
the
I just
pace.
been on some lazy
Well,
shit.
I think
Need to get back on
early
my
a
YouTube
lot of
videos,
times,
back on my anime.
if you've been in the playoff for some
recreation
veterans,
videos.
the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday,
Shaq, stupid ass. Saying I'm trying not to get copyrighted, so any music that come on, I try to cut it off. They got Kemba, Batum, D-Wade. Okay, they got a decent little team. Why are we in green? Maybe I can break the curse. Fun fact, I've never won any game in any 2K ever wearing these green jerseys.
Well, they come into every game with confidence.
Hold on, I gotta charge my controller. I wonder, does this show y'all on the footage when it says controller needs to be charged and stuff? Or does it like, is that just like a, for my eyes only type of thing? Oh, shoot. Let's get it. That was a bum-ass turnover.
This game is no different. Two elite teams put each other to the test, certainly every time they
Kemba
meet.
ain't
A
no
lot
shit.
on the line in this one, though.
And right now for the Knicks, they've had a nice run here to start the season. Up there near the top of the standings and looking like they're comfortable.
And, you know, from everything I've seen so far, I think they can sustain this level of play all the way through the season.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on
Iggs.
the floor, courtesy of Gatorade.
Oh, that was
And
that was
New
an
York,
ugly shot.
Looking at who they've got. George Hill out there with Brent. And there's
Ugly
Iguodala.
shot.
Then it's Robert Covington.
Good deep.
And Porzingis in at the pivot. Handing the
Laverne.
Boy, for the Knicks last season,
Fuck outta
saying
here.
it was
All
rough
right,
is an
let's go, let's go.
understatement. There was a lot of turbulence.
Let's go.
And some of it was due to their defense. They just had a difficult time stringing together stops and cutting down opponents' scoring chances.
Hill with it. Wade picks him up. 6 to shoot. Hill dishes to Iguodala.
Iggs.
And it's
All right.
Iguodala again.
You taking ugly ass shots right now.
In the world to get that one.
Slow it down, slow it down. Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
Let's
stolen
go.
by Bradley.
Get us an easy look.
It's back to Hill. The tray.
Money.
And that one's good. Over the Knicks last season, Greg, the defense a problem for them, specifically how they defended against perimeter shots, and in particular the three.
38%, Kevin, of the threes against them went in. Now, that was by far the worst in the league, and it's a big reason why
Let's
they
go,
were
good read.
the year with the worst margin of victory in the NBA. How about minus 9.3?
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
That's bull, nigga. He should have been right there dunking on all of them niggas.
Shouldn't be much debate there.
Nigga 7'3",
Blatant
nigga.
contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
We really disrespected these niggas wearing green on their court. That's how I feel about it. I feel like we disrespected for this.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a movement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on. He has such terrific
D-Wade
form
clamped
and
up.
consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
It's stolen by Bradley. Moving it up. Takes the
Yeah.
assist and lays
Good
it in.
D,
Picked out the
but
pass
not good
nicely.
enough, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Covington's got his
Trying to
first
get his
bucket
game
this
in right
one.
quick before I gotta go to
Right,
work.
let's go
And I
over
get
to
my
the
address,
sideline
go to
with
work
Doris
right
Burke.
quick.
I
Wow.
had a chance to catch up with Jason Kidd. He told me he's
Let's
a
go.
fan of
Good-
Andre
good D.
Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot. He said that was one
Let's get on that
season
fast break on there.
he
We
could
looking
do
like 2K22.
everything
How we
else,
getting on the
pass,
fast
handle,
break?
and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in his game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact
Fuck out
the
of
game
here.
in
That was a good play by him, though.
ways.
He used me getting in the way of my defender, my teammate, to get a little, basically a pseudo screen.
At all costs.
Definitely saved
He gonna
the
miss the
layup
second
with
one,
that
bum ass
foul,
nigga.
and He'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you
What are you
want to see.
talking about?
Well, Milwaukee last year became just the 9th team in NBA history to go from Greg being the worst in the league to a playoff team.
Unbelievable what they accomplished, and they had a tough
Ah.
matchup in the first round.
Iggy, you gotta get that shit back.
Season Bulls, however,
Damn.
things didn't go well, but they did get some valuable experience from that effort.
Hill against Walker. Hill kicks to Covington. Kicks back to Hill. Here's
Good.
Covington,
Let's go.
and
Good
he
play.
gets it to go.
I saw how he
Well,
came
as you
around,
said,
went to the
guys, I
hoop.
mean, the
Come on,
Bucks
son.
struggled early in their series against the Bulls, but they got the momentum and forced a game 6, but then were blown out at home to end the series. Ended up losing by 54. That's right.
Damn, I remember that series.
Wow.
Here's Walker.
Ooh, Kemba trying to cook? Fuck outta here, Kemba.
That falls. Nice feed
Kemba tried to
outside
shake and
from
bake
Walker.
George Hill.
Laverne's got his second basket of the night.
See, what I got on this team is I fuck around and might not have no superstars on this team, but every player might be the best defensive role player at their position. And they all talented. They just not
And as you
superstars.
said, the Bucks lost on their home floor.
I think if you got a team full of super talented players, you could beat a superstar team. Because you don't have the egos. You don't have the who gets the possession and who does what when. Like, you just, whoever got the shot, got the shot. Whoever's hot that night wins.
And so it's
Play that shit
Milwaukee
kind of like a big ass college
New
team.
York gets the 3, and it's Green missing.
He
you
worked
gotta have
himself
somebody with
into
star
a really
potential, I
good
think.
position there,
It's the only way to
right near
win.
the basket. That's the look you want.
Here's Porzingis.
Yeah.
And he jams it with authority.
That's our MVP right there, Porzingis.
As forceful a finish
Let's
as
go,
you're
nigga.
ever going
I'm
to
locked
see
in.
out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
We
And,
playing
you know,
laser
that lead's
focus. Let
only
me
going to grow if they're not prepared
grab
to
my phone
defend
off the
a
charger.
little more staunchly than
I ain't
that.
trying to prepare for this work.
Milwaukee calls their first time
This
out
work
of the
week.
game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last
What?
time
It was
out.
not charging the whole time?
Game, guys,
Oh no.
They were just about as dominant defensively on the interior as you could ever be.
And once they got a few rejections, they had opposing scorers looking for those long arms and hands. And it caused hesitation in taking shots in there.
Oh no. Okay, it's charging, but it wasn't charging that whole time. Ugh. Now my phone got like 30 minutes to charge. Y'all know that feeling, bro, that pain. When your phone got to charge up, man. And you don't think it's gonna charge for real. Like, it ain't gonna get the charge you need. I be working long hours, man. I'm talking about 12-hour shifts. I need my phone charged the whole time. So now I'm gonna just see how charged it gets in this next 30 minutes, maybe an hour. I'm gonna charge it in the car. I thought it was charging for 3 hours, so it sucks that it's not charging. But it's okay. I gotta get it fixed. It's a lot of stuff I'm trying to get right. But right now, we just gonna focus on this game. You know what I'm saying? Gardner, Joffrey, Laverne. Now, I'm cognizant. I understand that people might not be as interested in like an older 2K. It's a newer 2K. But it's fun. Like, y'all gonna see some competitive ass games. Wow. Bang.
Bradley can't get it to
Y'all gonna see some competitive ass games. I'm telling you, the playoffs in this game is crazy. I've always had good playoffs. It's always some 7-game series. I've gone to 7 games in the first round with teams. Like, shit is crazy. And I, like, on some regular season shit, I always end up in the 4 or 5 seed, but then I try to get to the finals. Like,
the pass to Porzingis.
yeah, give me those.
And fouled hard that time.
Shit,
They'll
man.
get to the line and show two.
Damn, hoping my shit charge
Milwaukee
quickly.
Bucks ended last season 41 up and
I could just put it on. The
41
beauty of my
down.
phone is I can put it on this ultimate, like, battery saver mode. And then that shit is like, it's so remedial that it lasts like hours, like 20 hours, so crazy. So I'll probably do that.
Record against the East and 6-6 against the West.
They getting dominated. They ain't got nothing for us.
Average last
I knew they ain't had
season.
nothing for us when they said D-Wade, their best player, averaging 9 points. Fuck out of here.
7-7 at
But
home.
everybody's sim is on like 6-minute quarters, so it's basically like you get a good feel for like. I play the game basically how you would play, and like if your friends got together or whatever, you know. You're gonna play 6-minute quarters. You're gonna play Hall of Fame, different goatee.
Passes it to Porzingis to the middle. And the basket by Hill.
Good ball movement.
Hill's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
You're clamped, D-Wade. Bitch Wade.
And here's Wade.
Where are you going, boy? My child.
From deep. And released
Fuck out
in
of here.
time, but it's off
He
the
almost
mark.
knocked that bitch down,
And as the
but
first quarter wraps up,
all for naught.
already a double-digit lead. It's the Knicks.
11:37.
up 11. And we've got more
Making pretty
NBA
good
action
time.
on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Let me see what my most popular YouTube videos are, so I can get a feel for which I really like. So it's kind of the videos that's been there for a while, but then also like I think certain videos I just had a lot of energy and I was a little bit more entertaining. But it's really the One Piece and the Avatar watch throughs. People love those. Cause those are the two series that is like undefeated, man. I'm glad I got decent views. I don't have a lot of views, but I get about like 24, 38. Like I remember dropping videos and having no views. I had 2 videos on my YouTube for like 10 years that never had any views. I just like the fact that I dropped YouTube videos before, so kind of when it was time to start taking it serious, I already had some videos on the tuck. You know, I already had like a subscriber or 2, so it's just a pretty dope feeling.
Milwaukee with the ball.
It's just something fire to invest in yourself, and I try to treat my YouTube like a network. You know what I mean? Like the way I'm going to start advertising myself and promoting myself is the mogul in the making. Like I want to be the next Master P. Like I want people to have to respect the brand that I'm creating more than just me as an artist. 'Cause a lot of artists fuck up, I think, trying to like
and pushing it up. Here's New York.
just trying to be the artist. I think artist time spans have really short lifespans, you know, in terms of historically like being successful. But if I can, they got Michael Carter Williams. If I can, goddamn. It's the only thing I don't like about this fantasy draft. A lot of them try to redraft their same team, but they would get a couple of different players. But it's like they kind of draft for their scheme. Oh, that's money. Oh, let's go. He's a bum.
The Knicks leading by 13.
And for Wade, we often talk about his physical state, but what about the mental toughness? Here's a guy who's been playing in some kind of pain every game for the past few years, but he just keeps churning the butter, not wanting to let his team down.
Money.
And again,
Ooh.
it's New York.
Well, there
Money.
you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers,
Come on, son. That's Porzingis. That's vintage Porzingis.
Greggy brought the topic of Wade. He's had
I got a good team. I got some good role players. We dogging him, so let's put D-Rose in and just let him, D-Rose and D-Book. Let's try to just throw them under the table. We're going to try to just swarm them with offense.
Joins him, then he had to change away when LeBron came in to play
Great
a
credit
different
to
way.
him.
Yeah.
Great credit to him.
Very admirable. Green is
Locked up,
checked
he
in
ain't
for
doing nothing.
Dwayne
We
Wade.
watching that high pick and roll. I'm on that.
And then for New York,
Should have went under the screen because he ain't shooting shit.
Avery Bradley.
Next time, go under the screen. We do not fear his jumper.
great job of
All
screening.
right, so we
there.
back at it.
Nice job to take it to the rim.
It's D-Rose. We finna attack the rim. It's
Now
D-Rose.
here's Rose. Pass to Covington. Left side Rose.
It's D-Rose. Attacking the rim. It's D-Rose.
In midair and converts
Get off
on
me.
the double clutch layup.
Fucking wrong with you
Rose
niggas.
has got
D-Rose
his
in the rim.
first
If
points
D-Rose
of
in
the
the game, he attacking the rim. D-Book in the game, he shooting a
The
three.
Knicks
That's it.
rush.
What are you doing?
Great assist by
Yo, he got scared to grab the ball. Y'all saw that?
Those are the kind of
I thought that boy was gonna pick that off. What are you
inside plays they've gotten
doing?
in the first half here.
And I think they should continue
nigga
to
goofy
work
as
the
hell.
ball down low, Clark. It's really going
on,
to free
set my
up
pick.
their outside shooting.
Now here's Rose. He averages about 5 points a game.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
That drops. And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
D-Book.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's Booker.
D-Book. All right, that was ugly. These niggas better lose us the game, man. They ain't got no defense, and they don't really be scoring like that. Omar Asik. Yeah, you gotta stop it.
Carter Williams.
Yeah, good D. Good D, Rose. Stupid ass. What are you talking about?
Here's Covington. He has 7.
I saw that fire. I saw that fire ring.
Iguodala outside.
Mink.
He kicks to Covington. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot.
D-Rose.
Rose, that's good.
And you can see
It's D-Rose.
of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Asik dishes to Batum.
We on that, nigga. We're on that shit. I'm on all of that. Yo, you D'd up. You can't look. You can't even hope to D up like that in no current 2K, boy. So how you got this? I was on that nigga like glue, man, cause that's a good defender. Money. I'm balling out on these niggas. Yo, hold on. Let me make sure this Hall of Fame, bro. What the fuck? Let me make sure this Hall of Fame.
Agreed, guys.
I'm balling out on these niggas, man.
Shocking and disappointing how many free runs
I
to the hoop.
had the Hall of Fame check that shit.
Listen, the Knicks finishing at the bottom of the East last season. They didn't.
That's why I be trying to make the Knicks win in every game I play, bro. Oh God, I'm not with the Knicks being buns.
For the fan.
The Knicks leading by 16. Rose kicks to Booker. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Cooking. Bench lineup came into play, boy.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I
we shitting
echo
on
that
them.
sentiment. Their
We
offense,
shitting on
their
them.
defense.
I'm gonna leave my
it's
young
all
bulls
been
in there so
terrific.
that my backup. Look at my backup starting. I got like a defensive backcourt and an offensive backcourt. So now I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave D-Book in there, but I'm gonna put Hill in there so I can get Devin Booker some good open shots. Then we're gonna leave Covington in there because he actually been balling. I'm gonna put Caspi in there. Try to get us some little space. Matter of fact, excuse me, Caspi really only works at the 4, so I'm gonna put Caspi at the 4. And should I put my backup in there? Nah, Porzingis can stay in there. I usually just let Porzingis play the whole game. Yeah, I know niggas like I don't play with no fatigue because hell nah, like I don't like my player getting tired because I'm holding the turbo for a little bit. Like fuck out of here. I don't OD on turbo, but the defense ain't got fatigue either, so it's a double edge.
Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game.
Oh yeah, he got scared.
And for the Knicks last season, they actually shot decently on the road. They just didn't play any defense, and that's
give me those.
Did them in.
Oh damn, I thought that was crazy boss movement.
Well, it seems like they're getting a little fat and sassy here, complacent in the second quarter.
Yeah, we've seen their free throw attempts.
D-Wade, bro, you know I shook. I ain't scared of you, D-Wade.
They can't get
yeah, let's get D-Book, because I can get Devin Booker's 3-point.
To the Knicks on the road,
I can get 3-point right, nigga, it's over.
Defend the 3-point shot. I mean, they had the worst 3-point field goal percentage defense with their opponents making 40% of their threes
good steal.
against them. That was the worst in the league.
Here's Green. And the
it's all right. It's all right.
The bucket's good.
It's all right, boy. We're gonna take Devin Booker up out of there.
Shot of the game.
He's struggling a little bit.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Hill with it. Now guarded by Noel. Hill kicks to Caspi. The 3-ball.
Money.
Second chance shot.
Ooh, good block. Good fucking block, you bum ass niggas.
Looks for Walker. Gets it to
yeah,
Hill.
give me that shit right back.
Sent back by Hill. Iguodala.
Iggy.
And so we wrap
y'all lucky he ain't knocked that bit down. It's 11:45. I'm at halftime. Thinking ideally I should be done. Should be done by like 12:10. As long as I'm in the car by 12:30, I've already kind of clocked how long
Ernie
it takes to
Johnson
get to
here
work
again
and all.
with
So
Kenny
long as I'm at
Smith
work by
and
12:20ish,
New York
when I'm
holding
at
the
work in the
upper
car by
hand after the
12:20,
first
get
two
it started, got
quarters.
it going.
They have a 13-point
Be
lead.
good.
Shaq, let's get your opinion on their game so
56%
far.
from the field, 6
Well, the
steals,
shots
only
were
2
dropping.
turnovers.
I mean, they was
3 of 8
dropping out
3.
everywhere,
We balling
dropping
out.
the ceiling, dropping out the popcorn guy man's hand.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is
Sorry
a
guys, a
comeback
little
out of
AMSR,
hands or more
ASMR
of
for
the
you
same
guys.
as we
You know
get
what I
the third quarter
mean?
started.
Mukbang.
Look at what Covington has done so far.
Had these tortillas I made yesterday, but it kind of didn't come out the way I wanted them to.
Out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
They've got Laverne. Batum is out there with Green. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Walker in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Now here's Batum. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 5 to shoot from the line. That's a 2-pointer from Walker.
We on y'all
Bounces
niggas.
around and comes back out.
We on y'all
Something
neck.
they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get
Ah, let's go. They ain't think I was going to get me. I saw him coming down the lane.
Would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. And Andre Iguodala, guys, one of the most unselfish players in the league. I mean, that unselfishness for me too is what was
Ooh,
put to a test
Kemba.
last season as the former All-Star was asked by his coach Steve Kerr to come off the bench for the Warriors. And you know what? He did it without complaint, putting the team first.
And here's Bradley. Kemba Walker getting his 3 to go. Iguodala, the pass to Porzingis.
Oh, it's ugly.
Awesome.
Yeah, shut y'all ass up,
you'll
man.
hit those unless you're right in his grill.
And the rejection by Iguodala.
Ooh, D-Wade ain't stupid, man. He knew I was going to hit Cassie for 3.
And so it's New York with it. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Porzingis. Clock at 6. Puts one up from 19.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Damn.
You know, the offense
We are struggling a bit.
to start this second half. Only one.
He
for
keep
the
been
first
balling
five.
out, though, even though that's a horrible stat to try to show. He been balling.
They set the screen. And Laverne kicks to Walker.
Right there, nigga.
He dishes it to Wade. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Wade's got his third.
Got a little
basket
timeout. You know
tonight.
why? Because we ain't been playing like shit.
This
So
is the time
when you
to
realize
be
your team,
aggressive. I mean, they need to
right?
keep feeding him the basketball.
Yeah, whatever. We ain't scratching that
And a
shit.
great stretch of games here for Wade at the end of
Alright,
last
so
season.
Caspi,
A great stretch
yeah.
of games for Wade
Get off
at
the
the end
court.
of last season.
Now we're gonna put our main guys back in there. We've been up the whole game.
And really helped
He's almost up
carry
30 on these
this
niggas. We
Heat
just took a
team.
break.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for Walker.
me those.
And New York with a change here too. Covington's checked in. Great
Damn.
that time from Green.
So he's gonna cut a little harder than that. He cut like a little hole.
It's stolen by Hill. Bradley, no one around him. Good,
Yank.
and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got his 3rd assist on the night. Yeah, Greg, you know, I remember that stretch.
Let's
with
go.
Wade you're
Probably a
talking
team
about.
passing
It
clinic. The
seems
last
like
game,
he
Hill had
finally
15
now
assists. Like
feels healthy. Clark,
crazy
it
shit.
shows.
Wade himself
And I'm recognizing too, a lot of these games I'm recording, I'm not dropping them the way I need to. I really record a lot more content than I drop, and I need to drop my content every day, like so that way. Cause it looks like I'm being lazy, but I've been on my YouTube shit. I've been dropping. I've been doing it. I just need to keep doing it. Cause I recognize YouTube honors you. When you drop every day, you get pushed. You get more views. When you're showing YouTube that you're like an actual contributor, they treat you with that love.
The shooting has really been there for him today.
I see.
But he may have to take it upon himself.
What is he doing?
To carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Tax a few more points on.
I done broke my curse too. I'm gonna win this game, even if it's, you know what I mean. 2 minutes left in the third. I'm saucing these niggas.
of the effort here tonight.
Now here's Wade. He's got 8.
Ain't too much you could do to me, Wade.
High post try. Here's LeBron.
Stop it.
And another 3.
Wow.
That was a smart pass by Wade.
Wow.
The Knicks lead by 10. Hill dishes to Covington. Bradley passes to Porzingis. Back to Bradley. Kicks it out to Iguodala.
Iggy.
And again, New York with the triple.
Good ball
And how
movement.
about that? Responding
Ball
to the
smooth, you ask
three-pointer
me.
against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Now here's Green. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. He had his back to the basket for over 5. That'll
Clamped
be a
up,
turnover.
nigga. He didn't know what he was
And a look
doing.
now at 2K leaderboard
He thought
to
he
see
was bigger
which
than
leader
George
has
Hill,
come
and he
away with the most
wasn't.
steals over the past month.
He thought he was
Fourth
bigger
under
than George
Iguodala.
Hill, and he wasn't, coach.
If you're an opposing small forward,
Come
this
on,
could
bro. What are you doing?
also be called a list of the league's most annoying
Yo.
players. I mean, they will be in your jersey all night when you're
Ain't
up
taking
against
30 minutes for it,
They
nigga.
are an elite group of defenders. I mean,
Fuck is wrong with
they
this
don't just
nigga,
make
man?
it difficult for opposing small forwards. They pester entire teams with their activity, jumping in the passing lanes, being active with their hands and feet. Very impressive defensively. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to
Let's
do
go.
it.
This team too
Continue
easy,
to
bro. I might have
attack
to
that
send the
rim.
end of this game, man. We beating the shit out these niggas.
Wade kicks to Green.
I think I just found out my lineup. Like, I figured out
Dishes
what
to
team
Carter
I need to
Williams.
build to make this
Shoots
shit
from
win.
12.
And they need to be my best defenders on the court in the beginning. Get out to a big lead, and then if I'm dogging niggas, then put my offensive players in. Even though all of my defenders are two-way players, all of them can shoot a 3. All of them can play defense.
As a result,
All of them, you know what I mean? So that's why I like to play. I don't like defenders that can't play no offense. Like, you look crazy as hell.
Dishes to Batum.
And if you look, all of my guards can almost guard a little bit of everybody. Like, everybody can guard everybody. Very switchable.
The shot by Wade, wide open.
Because when you can switch, at least when you can throw somebody in front of somebody, you know what I mean? Where they don't have open looks. That's how you can. Ooh, yeah, let's go. I'm dominating these niggas. And it's real plays. Like, I'm looking, I'm like, okay, I see everybody on the court. I didn't see Bradley. I saw him trailing. So that's not bull. Like, people thinking you cheating and letting niggas run up the court. And, nah, if you can execute and you can see the play without having to run a pick and roll or run a play for somebody, you dominating. I'm seeing the field. I'm seeing the court.
Wade outside.
D-Wade trying to cook. I'm on your ass, boy. Avery Bradley's on his neck. I know he's sick. Like, how the fuck Avery Bradley clamping me up? Cause nigga, I'm guarding him. I'm using him. That's why you got clamping up.
Thanks again for joining us. Let's see what
What's wrong with
happens
these
here in the
niggas?
fourth.
Buzz on that beat, yo.
New York's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And New York, looking at who they've got. Robert Covington out.
Oh, it's cap.
Then it's George
I was just finna pass it to
and
Covington.
it's Bradley in at the 2 spot.
That's cap. See, certain niggas in this game I got ultimate faith in. Like, I done won championships. Like Avery Bradley. I took a team to the finals.
Wade outside.
And this nigga was my backup point guard the whole season. But in the finals, for some reason, like, I had Mike Conley as my point guard, right? Mike Conley could not get shit going. Like, he just could not play. For some reason, like, he was just getting clamped. So I ended up letting Avery Bradley start, bro. And this nigga, like, this nigga almost averages a triple-double. He's locking up Russell Westbrook. He's playing defense on Kevin Durant, like, playing out of his mind, bro. And forever now, I'm like, okay, that nigga will be my starting point guard or starting 2 guard, like. But he was my team, like, he wasn't even my point guard, and for some reason I would start him at point guard. I'm just that type of player, like, especially in the playoffs. I'm cognizant of, like, you play these teams a certain amount of times in the regular season, you know. And I never showed them these adjustments in the regular season. But then when I get to the playoffs, I see how they're playing, and I'm like, okay, we're losing. They're doing this to us. Y'all gonna see the type of defense, like, offensive and defensive minded, like, basketball mind I have when it comes to the playoffs. 'Cause I'm gonna be analyzing, like, I like to sweep teams. I don't like 7-game series. But I'm cognizant of, like, those are the best series when you're down 3-2 and you gotta adjust to make this win, like. And I'm never gonna repeat a game. If I lose, I lose, man. That's it. I realized a long time ago, repeating does not feel good because you win, but you didn't really win shit.
And here's Covington from the arc.
Oh, I thought he was going to eat.
And here comes
Oh,
Walker.
shit, I'm disrespecting these niggas.
Here's
Fuck out of here. What is he doing? Get this bum ass nigga out of here, boy. I think Nerlens played for the Knicks too before, but shit, not no more, nigga.
New York leading
Go, 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 go. He too little. He too little.
They've been getting it inside
His little ass off
every
me, man.
opportunity and getting results too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors. and
Clamp
far
up,
more
clamp up.
assertive on the offensive end.
Now here's Green. There's Noel and good
Yo,
work on
fuck
the
outta
board.
here.
The second chance points.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Covington kicks to Hill. Covington passes to Porzingis. They double him with Green. To the inside.
Ah,
Bradley gets it to go.
I don't know why they doubling Porzingis. He's not even having one of them Porzingis games, man. That nigga could have 50. That nigga could have 50 in 6-minute quarters, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. That nigga is crazy.
He feeds it to Walker.
I mean, having 40-point games in 6-minute quarters, like
Inside, here's
wild,
Green.
crazy shit. Because he'll hit threes, he'll dunk on everybody. It just gets nasty. It gets really nasty when that nigga start balling out. He start doing that shit. His sky layup, like he puts the layup all the way up here and then throws it in. I'm like, you can't guard that. You can't guard that 7-3 sky layup.
Basketball guys.
All about
Yo, Kemba, what the fuck are you doing, Kemba?
Exactly.
Wow, Kemba, like, see, look, that's funny as hell. Look how hard Kemba would play when y'all down 17, nigga. That's that nigga default setting, but to get 38, to get 38 while his team down, they really not letting us have the high pick and pop. Ooh,
It's back to Hill.
mink.
And it's off from
They not trying to, cause they know our scouting report, man. They know I'm gonna pick and pop that 3 all game with my good 3-point shooters. And if you peep the kick and pop, the pip and pop, then I'm going to the Winston. I'm going to the lane.
Hill left side. Out left to the wing.
Who's outside? Somebody's out here.
Passes it to Porzingis. Wade brings the double team. 6 on the
Oh,
shot
he split
clock.
the double.
Shoots it.
Eggs.
They get it back.
Get that fucking rebound, man.
Covington passes to Porzingis. Good
Yeah.
on the shot.
That's the third straight make off in the
Dominating these bitch ass niggas, man. What's wrong with them? Let's go. Y'all finna see me win this chip. Fantasy league. Then I'm gonna come back and do what can Russell, Westbrook, and KD win the chip. Because even though this team is overpowered, they never won the chip. So if I can make the Thunder win the chip, nigga, I'm gonna feel like a beast. Plus, I never really played, like, I was the type of 2K player. I never liked playing with the best players because I always felt like, not to say like, oh, it's not fair, but like, dead ass, like, it used to feel not right playing with niggas like LeBron and KD or the Warriors, like, just dogging niggas. Like, I like to play with teams that got good players on it, but like, I have to be nice to win the game. Like, you know what I mean? The overpowered niggas be overpowered, nigga. But still, it's an interesting experiment. Plus, like,
a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. 0-1 near Iguodala as he lets it go. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Look at Porzingis. That's might be how I cheat, though. If I was trying to cheat, I'd put Porzingis as their center because he's a rookie. See, like, that's what goes crazy in 2K. If you know the rookies that go dumb, you can kind of cheat the game just a little bit because Porzingis is a rookie. But when it's your rookie season, in 2K, they give you all of your potential. Like, you're almost as good as you'll ever be. In 2K will be your rookie season or if you ever become like an MVP.
A contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now.
That nigga cold. Because he really like KD. The way he can do anything, he can shoot over anybody, he can block niggas. Like, he's kind of a crazy player.
Across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure
And the thing is, I'll never end these. So if I ever feel like playing as this 2K team, then I'll pick up my 2K Fantasy League again, right? The only reason why I kind of don't like this is just because I kind of like knowing the league is the league, right? It's exciting, this league, because everybody's everywhere, but it's probably the only season I play this season. Ooh, damn, I thought you were going to yank that in. Just because, I mean, I have another team that's kind of this good that's in a regular season, a regular league. I was just interested in doing a fantasy league and seeing, like, what type of teams will form and, like, what teams are good, what teams aren't. Like, seeing a nigga like Steph on the, I think he's on the Detroit Pistons, like, crazy weird shit. Like, I like stuff like that. It'll give really dope thumbnails.
steady.
And then I'll probably come back, and cause I'm never gonna stop playing 2K16, so you'll just see me play like full seasons of 2K, and that's how I'll treat it. Like, I've been doing a lot of videos at once, so I'm trying to kind of have them season. I'm gonna try to be like seasonal. Like this season I'm doing 2K, this season I'm doing this, so that way I'm not overwhelming myself trying to record a whole bunch of content, because it can get overwhelming, man. People think YouTube is easy. It's really not. It takes a lot of attention. You gotta be very meticulous if you want to be successful. Anybody can go on YouTube and throw videos up, but if you want to actually have good videos, you gotta take time and planning, and you know what I mean. Sometimes you gotta take notes. Sometimes you gotta whole bunch of stuff. But this is the beginning of a long journey. This is my 2K game for the day, and I'm gonna start trying to.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every.
I'm gonna start getting my podcast and everything up and running, and just more and more content for you guys. So I appreciate anybody who watches and listens. And stay tuned.
Kevin, I'm here with Andre Iguodala, and Andre,
man, they be at Dorisburg thick as hell in this shit. Remember when Drake was trying to get at Dorisburg? Y'all think he knocked her down? I think he knocked her down. I think Dorisburg might have let Drake down. Dorisburg might have let Drake do what he do one time, two at a time. All right, yo.
Kevin, much appreciated.
Who the
now
player of the
let's
game?
move on to our Jordan player of the game.
Who the player?
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was
Porzingis, as you see.
Yeah. This crazy high shooting percentage.
Wow. He was a monster on the inside for them. His strength and his size came into play so much tonight.
He broke the curse, man. When I tell you, bro, in the years that I played 2K16, like, which I never would have thought this would be my favorite 2K, but it really is. No 2K plays better than this. And tell your favorite motherfuckers, buy 2K16 on their PS4. Play that bitch, and I'll bet money, bro. I promise you, I'll make your favorite players will go broke. I beat Chris Smoove in 2K16. I don't give a fuck. Anybody who think they nice, play me in 2K16. I promise you, I'll hurt your feelings. This is my game of choice. You know how they say if you had to pick a song and somebody got a gun to your head, do you know what I mean? Hey, they said the same thing about a game. You got to play one game to win. You don't win that game, somebody bing. Over with, they clipping you, nigga. Put me on 2K16. I play as the Knicks. Watch me win, nigga. Watch me win, nigga. Melo and Porzingis is all I need. I'm gonna go stupid on niggas. I promise you. But that concludes today's video. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go hop in a shower. Oh shit! Hold on, discount. I'm gonna keep this fantasy league, just because if I win a championship with it, I'm gonna keep playing it for sure. Like, even if I lose, I'll probably play it more often if I lost the championship than if I won. Convince this player to take a hometown discount. This is Sparta resets team chemistry to 100. That's very valuable. That's very fucking valuable. Even though this can help you re-sign players, this right here will help your team win. Especially if the chemistry got down to 0, like you losing really bad. That team chemistry could change everything. Cause look, my team chemistry is at 39%. We still winning. We second in the East, and my team chemistry is at 30. Derrick Rose believes practices are too easy and wants to discuss raising intensity. Derrick Rose, shut your ass up before you get released. All right, that's the end of the video, y'all. Peace.